into RREF, which is reduced row echelon form. As you can see here, the first, second and third rule is equal to REF. It has the addition of the fourth rule, which is if a column contains a leading one, then all other entry in the column must be 0. We look into matrix A and B. So matrix A already fulfilled the first, second and third rule. We're going to look into the fourth rule, which is if the column has a leading one, the other entry must be equal to 0. So here we have leading one, we look into the other entry. Everything is 0. Second column, we have leading 1. The other entry in that column is 0. We look matrix B. Here we have leading 1, the others are 0. This one leading 1 and the other value are 0. Third column we have leading 1 and the other values are 0. So it fulfills all the rules for a matrix to be in RREF. We look into some question. So let's say here we have our matrix A. Here we want to determine whether it is in RREF or not. We have here our leading 1 and the other values are 0. Second column we have leading 1 and the other values are 0. Third column you have leading 1 and the other values are 0. And it's also fulfill the first, second and third rule of RREF. So this one is RREF. So we look into matrix B whether it is RREF or not. So as you can see, we can see already second row, the leading one is to the left side of the previous leading one. So it's already void the rule to be RREF. So our matrix B is not in RREF because the second row leading one is on the left side of previous leading one. Next we look into matrix C. The first rule, if it has entirely 0, it must be at the bottom. So this one, no entire row of 0, so no problem. And then we look into the first value, it must be equal to 1. So this one, first row, first value is 1. Second row, the first value is 1. Third row, the first value is 1. So it already fulfilled the third rule. We look into the fourth rule. If the column has leading 1, the entire column will be 0. So first column, we have leading 1 here, the others are 0. Okay. Second column, we have leading 1 and the other values here are 0. So it's good so far. And the third column, we have leading 1 and the other values are 0. So far so good. And the fourth column, there is no leading one, so no problem with that. So our matrix C is in RREF. We look into matrix D. The first value here is 1, so okay. And then second row, the first value is 1. This one is okay too. And then the leading one here is in diagonal. So far so good. And the third row we have entirely 0. So it is at the bottom. So no problem with that. It still fulfills the requirement. But then we look into the second column. Here we have leading 1. The other element supposed to be 0. This one is 0, but this one here is not 0. Since the second column has a leading 1, but A12 is not equal to 0, so it is not RREF. So we can see that it is not RREF because A12 is not equal to 0.